record?
Oh my god, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so welcome back.
Welcome to Angela's Hangout. I know it's been a long time. We haven't
It's been
done
a long time.
a video in a long time. We've been so busy throughout the summer, right? Like, I've been up at Taylor's and
Yeah, and I've been doing whatever.
you've been doing doctor appointments, and my dog is freaking out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but now I'm at my 1 year. Yay!
we made it to the 1 year.
September 9th was my 1 year. So we just wanted to briefly go over what has been going on. I believe the last I recorded was my 6 month. So after that, not much has been going on. I got a flare-up of GVHD again in my joints, and I believe my eyes were swollen again.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, it seems to affect those two things a lot. So I went back on prednisone, and then I just tapered off a couple of weeks ago, and now I feel like it's coming back in my joints again because it's starting to hurt my legs a lot, but whatever. So anyway,
That's something that you're always gonna have.
yeah, apparently. Yeah, on and off steroids, I guess, forever it seems like, but whatever. Anyway, so,
Well, I think, isn't it just like GVHD, like in general, you're always gonna have that?
yes, I am. Definitely. Yeah, but I thought these stupid joint flare-ups would be far in between, you know, not right when I get off steroids, they flare back up. But anyway, before, so one of my goals was after transplant was to climb this Madonna Mountain, which is in San Luis Obispo, and it's 4 miles round trip, but it's 2 miles straight up, and it climbs almost 1,200 feet. So it's kind of a hard climb, and I used to do it all the time, and it was just
I won't even attempt it. I
It's,
won't.
it's just a big thing for me because October 3rd of 2020 I climbed it, and that's the day I felt my first ulcer. So it was really important for me to come back after my transplant when I was cancer free and this and that, and to just attack that mountain and go up it and, you know, just be happy that I was able to do it again because, you know, a few months ago I just didn't think it would be possible.
Yeah, and she did it.
And so my friend and I went and we did it.
Not
and
this friend.
No, another friend of mine. And we did it, and I climbed up it like a champ, and it was very fulfilling, and I'm glad I was able to do that. So that was one goal that I reached. The other one was I wanted to, on my 1 year anniversary, which is 9/9, September 9th, I wanted to walk, run at a beach over here, Avila Beach, on a trail they have, and do 9.9 miles to celebrate.
See, isn't she crazy? Like, I would never think to do anything like that. I would be like, woohoo, it's 9/9, I get to rest. But no.
No, and I was on the right track of doing it, things were going great, and then boom, I get sick and cancel all of that. So basically after I climbed Madonna, things were okay. I had some appointments, and you know, we had to change around some medications, whatever. So then I get sick a few weeks ago. It started out with, I have high cholesterol now from the medications I'm on. It's pretty high, and I've never
Didn't
had.
you say it was like that of like an old man?
Yeah, it was at 303, and I never have had a cholesterol problem, so it's from the medications. So I went on a cholesterol pill, and one of the side effects was diarrhea. Monday I had diarrhea. Tuesday I was feeling kind of blah. Wednesday I was feeling blah. I went for a walk, but I only managed 2 miles, and I just couldn't do any more. And then that night I got a fever of 100.3. My wonderful friend here had to get me a thermometer and Tylenol 10 o'clock at night because I didn't have that.
It's okay, that was just like the most ginormous line I've ever been in at Walmart or Walgreens ever.
10 o'clock at night during the week.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then I did that, and then the fever was gone the next day, but I felt horrible Thursday. I called I left a message with my doctor at Stanford and let them know what was going on. So they told me to stop the medication, and they called my oncologist in Santa Maria, and he just said to go to the ER. And so my doctor at Stanford gave the ER all these tests for me to do, test out, of course, for COVID, tons of viruses, this and that, blah, blah. Anyway, and then Friday I wake up and I'm completely nauseous, sick to my stomach. I was throwing up. It was like this whole thing. So I ended up going to the ER Saturday morning when I had the strength. And they took all the labs and everything, blah, blah. Anyway, it turned out I had COVID. So there is an infusion they could have given me, but I wanted to get it okay with my doctor at Stanford because I just don't know the rules. So anyway, I just spend the rest of my time at home just trying to get better. And then I think Wednesday I went back to the ER and got that COVID antibody infusion. And that said it would take about 24 hours for it to work. And yeah, the next day I felt like a new woman. I felt great. And I went for a walk.
She was already out there doing her thing the next day.
And then Friday I did 5.5
like,
miles.
Yeah, literally the next day she said, "Oh, I have COVID." And I was like, "Oh crap." She has no immune system, right? So I'm freaking out. And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah, I went to the hospital and I'm fine now."
Oh yeah, before I got the antibody infusion, and the main reason why my doctor wanted me to get that is because since I had a virus, the immune system that I do have left, those immune cells were fighting my donor cells. And they were just having havoc with each other, and so that created GVHD. So I got the rash under my pits again.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
My eye was swelling.
It was only like 2 weeks ago, but yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
And and complete nausea. I wasn't throwing up anymore, but I couldn't eat. Nothing sounded good. And they're like, yeah, that's GVHD. So that's the other reason why they want me to get that infusion. They said, let's see how the infusion goes, if it clears all that up, and then that way you won't have to go back on steroids. So yeah, it did. It cleared the rash up right away. My eyes went back to normal, and the nausea kind of sat with me for a little bit, for a few days, but I got over it, kind of. Anyway, it did help, and so I was better a few days later. I felt fine.
Yeah, look at her now.
Yeah. And so then last week, so fast forward a week or so. So last week I went to Stanford on Wednesday and Thursday for most of my 1 year tests. So I had a pulmonary test, bone marrow biopsy, ton of labs, filled 12 vials, and I had to go back and have 3 more filled.
12.
Yeah. And then because they test for everything for your 1 year, more than anyone can even imagine. And then I had my PET/CT scan, and I had a chest x-ray. So in short, all those came out good. They came out normal, still cancer-free. Yay!
It's so super exciting. It's like, yeah, seriously.
And
tell me about your biopsy.
Yeah, so the bone marrow biopsy hurts like a mother every single time.
I think I still have nightmares over this one because
It's still sore.
How do you not get knocked out for something like that?
I wish that they would. I had a numbing extra. But my sister-in-law has recorded it, but I haven't been able to watch it because I just...
Oh, man.
I can't. But I always forget that one part of it when they're putting the needle in your bone, because they do your hip bone, is like, I forget one part of it is a drill comes on. Bzzz, and I'm like, every time I'm like, I forget about this part. And so it freaks you out. And anyway.
So it's like being at the dentist, but on your hip.
Yes, exactly. It's horrible. and there's pressure. So what hurts on the biopsy, the main part that hurts is when they have the syringe in there, the needle with the syringe and everything, and they want to pull out your bone marrow. When they're pulling out your bone marrow, that's the part that hurts. There's like a lot of pressure. It's just, I can't even explain it, but you know, they tell you to take deep breaths, blah, blah, and I do, and no, it doesn't help, but whatever. And I tense up, and yeah, it's very, very painful. I wish that they would put you, it's been 10 minutes. I wish that they would put you under, but they don't. Anyway, I think that was like my 6th or 7th one, but because this one came out clear, I shouldn't need another one until next year. So that's what they say, but we'll see. And so that was that. So I had a lot of tests done. They all came out good. Next month I go back and I'm gonna have an ultrasound done on my blood clot because see, my arm is still, if you can see, is still kind of puffy. So they need to check and see how that's going. I'm gonna have another echo test because I'm going off Jakafi, which is what I went off before, and I started getting the fluid around my heart. So I will have another echo test while I'm there to see, make sure it's not coming back. More labs, and I also have to go to the infusion center to have something else done. So that'll be next month. And they also want to check my bone density, but that hasn't been scheduled because steroids can weaken your bones. Anyway, so in short, that's what's been going on with me. I'm doing okay. I was doing really good until I got sick again, but I bounced back really well. My doctor was extremely happy with how fast I bounced back with having no immune system and having GVHD flare up again. But I handled it.
She's always a trooper.
I try
always.
to be. And yes, I was upset I got sick again. And I am tired of it. Tired of going to the hospital. I'm tired of all of it. But at least I wasn't admitted. So Friday we will continue this video because we have my special 1-year rebirth day celebration.
Explain what a rebirth.
Oh, so the rebirth is basically when the day you have your transplant, they say that's when you're reborn because you are
like a little newborn.
Yeah, so yeah, because like everything's just wiped out of you, and like they say, it's almost like when they prepare you for the transplant, they bring you down to death and then they bring you back alive, and that's exactly what it felt like.
So we made it to the 1-year mark.
So I'm 1 year old now, my new me.
Hey, I'll take that over 51 any day.
49. And so anyway, so we're gonna celebrate Friday. I have got some friends coming, and
all of her supporters, and we're gonna have video of this. It's
yeah,
gonna be fun.
so we'll video it, and yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone.
We're all just so excited to see her where she's at right now, a year later, right? So it's
I know.
It's really exciting.
Yeah, when I first had my transplant, I thought this year was never gonna happen, and it's like here like that.
And look at her hair. By
I
the
know.
way.
Oh yeah, look at my hair.
Look at.
It's like grown in so much.
Soon it's gonna be down to like her shoulders and
yeah,
so
hopefully it's taking its time, but it keeps getting fuller and fuller. But lengthwise, it's like taking its time, and I guess that's usual for transplant patients. I've read it takes like 2 years for your hair to really start taking off, I guess. But I have hair now, and that's all that matters. Anyway, so we will continue.
No, I'm just gonna throw the party in right now. So
Oh.
we're recording right now. We're gonna have the party later. So
yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
We're ahead of the game right now. We're good.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
Okay.
anyway, that was short and sweet.
Yep.
And thanks for the update. And yeah.
And thank you for all the support and prayers, and to be continued.
Hello everybody, it's me, Debbie. We are at the last 825 and we are here to celebrate my 1 year rebirth day for my transplant. We had to postpone it because I was sick. So now we're here, and you'll see all the fun setup that we did and the pretty cake that was made, and we're gonna have a blast.
All right.
We're just waiting for everyone to get here.
Here at
and-
Blast 825.
Yeah. Woohoo!
Say hi.
Hi!
Feeling good? How did COVID get you?
I just,
Have you seen anything to drink right now, Buzz? I'm good. I got one. Good.
I'm good. I have water. Yeah.
I'll take a Bud Light.
Bud Light?
Please.
Go see the runner. Oh, there she is. Happy birthday, dear Debbie. Happy birthday to you. Happy rebirth.
All right, thank you for watching.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. We officially got the information right here stating that she is cancer free. So, all right. Wanted to thank everybody for showing up and supporting Debbie. We had a really good time. And yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little update and let you know that she's still cancer free. So, yay. And here's a little shirt that I made her. I was really proud of that. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.